familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I have my 10 in 2020 Project Pan update. I have 10 products here, you guys. You guys know the drill. I've been doing this now for what, 10 months? So we all should know what to expect out of this Project Pan. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do next year, you guys. So got quite a bit of suggestions from you in my last video. So I am still considering. I still got 2 more months. I got 2 more months to think about this. We are here to see my update. But before we get into it, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of Project Pan. That is something that interests you. Subscribe, join us. And now without further ado, let's get on with this update. All right, you guys, so we have 10 products here. I do have some rollouts this month. Woo! Which is very, very, very exciting for me. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let's start out with this one because this is the most boring one. This is my Lorac Eyeliners. You guys can see from the tally we have yet to move. A shocker. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Here's what it looks like. It still looks the same. Whatever. We're just gonna move along with this one. I'm bored with it myself. Just trying to update you guys on it. Next product that I have is my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. We started out right here. This was the first update, and now we are currently right there, you guys. This is what I use every day. I like it. I'm enjoying it. Will I finish it by the end of this series? What do you call it? Project Pan year? No, but it'll be here till next year, and that's okay. Yeah, we're still working on this one. Next up is my face mist that I have here. This is the In Power Up, I believe In Beauty Project Power Up face mist. This I rolled in last month. We started out right over here, and now we are all the way down to here. This I'm actually digging. I'm digging it. I like it. It does give a glow, and it does hydrate my skin, especially now that the humidity's gone, basically. I could use some on my face. I spray this all over my face. I also use this to wet my sponge if I need to for my concealer corrector, as well as any pigments or shadows that I want foiled. This works really good. Doesn't irritate my eyes. It doesn't affect me in any which way. So I like it. I'm digging this one. Will I finish this by the end of this year? No, I don't think so, but I will get close. Yeah, I'll probably get close to it. We'll see. So this is still in the running in this Project Pan. All right, let's go on to this one. This is my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So last update, we were at 121 grams. Currently, we are at 117, you guys. This still feels heavy because this is made out of glass. You guys can hear that. I still don't know where we're at. I know we are below the Clinique sign on here, but I can't even tell you. You could see the windows right there, so you know I'm down here somewhere. I don't think I will finish this by the end of the year, which sucks. I really want to finish this by the end of the year. It's not going to happen. I'm wearing it today on my face. I've been wearing this since I rolled it in. I thought I could finish it, but I don't think I will. So we're going to have this rollover next year, unfortunately. Now we have my IT Cosmetics Corrector in medium. I'm going to share with you guys a picture of last month where I was getting a nice dip going into the center. I only literally put my finger in once, and that's enough for both sides of my eyes. I only do the inner corner like I mentioned to you guys. And now when you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to try to tilt it. It's the little dip in the center has gotten even deeper. For whatever reason, I feel like in another 2 months, not one, I will hit pan on this because it is, if you're looking at this, you could see the crevice that I have going on in here. I don't know if the camera's catching it, but I could see the crevice. And like I said, I only go like this, and that's enough for both eyes. This is very pigmented and saturated, so you don't need a lot. So I'm not dipping in there constantly. It's just legit one, and that's the end of that. I warm it up with my fingers in there, and then I blend it out with a sponge, and it does a nice job to correct. I do like this one. This is the one that I'm always going to use. So it won't be done by the end of this year, but that's all right. Now we have my MAC lip liner in Staunchly Stylish. As you guys heard my story about it last month, how this came about. Watch my last update so you can see why this is in this Project Pan. So you guys can see from the tally, I have used a decent amount. I'm wearing this today as a lip liner, and I need to sharpen it. You guys see that? This is where we are at right now. It's getting there. I'm really pushing it to try to finish it at the end of this year. I have a feeling it'll probably stop sharpening like about right here. So I only have a little bit left. 2 months. I might be able to pull this off, you guys. I might be able to pull this one off. I do have another lip liner in another Project Pan. So I'm trying to finish this one up more because this one has more usage to it. So I think I could finish this one up. So, and it's not a bad color. I don't know if I can even, ow, that hurts. No, I gotta really sharpen this sucker up. And the other thing is, this is hard to sharpen. I don't know why, but I have a hard time sharpening this one. But it's still here. I have a nice usage out of it. Like I'm using it well. So if I continue to do that, I hopefully will be able to finish that up. So now let's move on to the next one. This is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Last time I mentioned to you guys that I was like down to here and I needed to take out the stopper. And now you guys, I'm done with this. Can you guys see that? I am completely done with it. What I did is I took out the stopper. See that? I took out the stopper and then I ended up laying it on its side because everything was accumulating on the bottom. So I laid everything on its side and then would scrape things off. And then there was a point where I couldn't do it anymore. So what is left is on the walls. It's basically dried up. I can't get anything else off of it. I'm done. I'm shocked at how fast I finished this one up. I was thinking this would be done next year, at least in the beginning of the year, not expecting it to be done this year. I like it. I don't love it. I like it for the winter. I don't like it for the summer. So this would be something I'd use only for the winter time and not so much the summertime. So we are rolling this sucker out because I is finished. My second product that I have is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Power in Gym Light. Last update, I think I did take a picture of it. I'm hoping I did. I only had the corners of this left and I had asked if I should repress it, and a lot of you guys told me no. So what I ended up doing was grabbing my clean spoolie that I always have to scrape off product, and I would scrape the edges and then just pick that up with the brush and then go about doing it that way. And you guys, I'm done. I'm officially done with this one. It took me all year long to use this one. So for me, that's actually worth it. I feel like these are worth the 40 some dollars because if you're using this for 12 months, divide 45 by 12 months, I think that it is worth it. So I would actually consider repurchasing a shade that I like. This one I did like. I did like how it looked on my skin. Today's the first day I do my makeup without it, to be honest with you guys, because I took my time with it. I didn't use it every day all month because I knew I didn't have enough for every day, but I'm done. I even got as much as like the crevice, like I only have that little bit in there. If I grab the spoolie and scrape that off, I could actually clean it just as good as I cleaned over here. But I'm so proud of myself. I got my money's worth, you guys. And this is like the old school logo. Look at that. That's the old school logo. So I'm very excited that I was able to finish this up. Ah, finally. So I get to roll this out as well. Now let's move on to the last two that I have, which were the two mini powders that I had in here. So let's start off with the first one. This is the Laura Mercier Universal Invisible Loose Setting Powder. So this was brand new. I pulled out the stopper, and you guys, I'm done with this one. I was able to put it in here and then use it up. I didn't like this one. I'll be honest and blunt with you guys. I didn't like it. It was way too white. I felt like it left a white cast all over my face. And if I'm going to buy a white powder, there's some at the drugstore. So for me, I wouldn't purchase a full size of this one. This is the universal. This is not the translucent one that we all know and love. But it was nice. It was nice. I didn't love it though. So we finished this one up, so this will be rolled out. I also knew that these would be easy, so I rolled in my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this one. I also finished this one up. These were not that much to use up. You guys see? I haven't even cleaned this up, but this is where I had them in, and I'm done. I loved this one. Now I understand why everyone raves about it. Everyone loves it. It does kind of remind me of the Laura Mercier translucent one. The same shade. I feel like the same consistency. This gave me a little bit more coverage to my skin because I don't wear a full coverage foundation. I shear all of my foundations out with a sponge and I mix them either with lotions if I want to. That way I don't have such a heavy feel on my face. And this gave me a little bit more coverage, which I did like. So I like this one. If I were to consider to purchase any of them, it would end up being the Hourglass one. That I would consider buying. I see why it's very hyped up because I did like that a lot. All right, you guys, so now let's recap. Let's recap. Let's recap. All right, so we finished 1 product, 2, 3, and 4. So that means I get to roll in 4 new products, you guys. Before I share with you guys the 4 products that I will be rolling, bear in mind we are in October. We only got 2 months left, if that, because I will be finishing this up in December. So that means whatever I'm rolling in, don't expect a lot of progress because only got 2 months, you guys, and I am not a magician. So We're gonna figure this out. I'll use as much as I possibly can, but bear in mind, if I finish anything else in this project pan, it'll be things that are already in it that I've been using for months. So the first product I'm going to roll in is a powder because I need a face powder. I am down to under 10 or 10 powders at this point. I only have 2 pressed powders. The rest are all loose powders, with one being I have 2 that are under eye setting powder. So technically, I have like about 8 face powders. This is my oldest one, so I'm gonna roll this one in. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus. I have been wearing this now for about a week. I am wearing it today on my face. This is where we are at with this one. I have panned one of these, I believe in 2018. This is my second one. And these take so long because you don't get any powder kick up. These are very, very nice. I really like this powder. As a pressed powder, I genuinely like this a lot. So I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. This will probably be done next year. A year from today. This took a very, very long time for me to finish. I like how it looks. So I'm going to start weighing it because it's domed. And I remember the last time it took me so long to show any progress to you guys. And at the time I wasn't weighing anything. So I'm going to weigh this and then we'll take it from there. The second product I'm rolling in is to replace my other Hourglass. This is the other one that I have. This is Diffuse Light. Now this one is more of your white skinned one. So this one I'm going to target my face. So I'm going to use this for my T-zone basically, not all over my face because I'm going to make my face look all white. So for this, I want to kind of like do it under my eyes, on my T-zone, kind of like to brighten and bring forward this part of my face. So that's how I'm going to do with this one. Am I going to show any progress on this? No. This has a little bit of usage on it. I don't know if you guys can see. I see a little bit of flattening on here, but not much. Not as much as I had when I rolled this one in. So this is going to take me a while. Again, don't expect much progress. I'll weigh it, but these two are going to be hard for 2 months to see anything happen to them. The third product I want to roll in is a concealer to replace my e.l.f. one. This is my Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer Waterproof. This is in Light Warm. So here we are. This is brand new. I've only used this for about a week straight. I am wearing it today under my eyes. It is brightening because it's a lot lighter than my skin tone right now and a lot lighter than this one was. This formula I do like. I just don't like the fact that I go through it really quickly. I bought this year. I bought 2 this year. I already used one up within 2 months. So I know this one, we might be able to use this up before the end of the year because you don't get a lot of product in here. You're getting only 2.4 milliliters, but it's definitely a lot bigger. This one has more packaging than product versus this one has more product than packaging. So this, we might be able to finish by the end of the year, but we're going to roll this in and hopefully I can get another concealer under my belt this year. Last but not least is a highlighter. I've been contemplating on what to pick for my 4th product, but I do want to get more use out of it. This is my oldest drugstore. I could be wrong, but this is my oldest drugstore highlighter. So I want to at least crossing, maybe hit pan. I don't know. That might be pushing it, but at least let's try to hit pan. This is my Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. This, you could see that I've used it and I do like it. And I prefer it more in the winter than I do in the summer. In the summer, I like a champagne-y kind of color. This is more of like a taupey, pinky type of highlighter. So I want to hit pan on this. Let's see how much damage I can do. So I will take pictures of this one and then share with you guys what I can do in 2 months. I might not be able to do squat, but at least I gave it a shot, right? That's all that matters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for my 10 in 2020 update. I rolled out 4, rolled in 4. We only got 2 months left, you guys, and then this project pan will be over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'll let you guys know what I will do with this project pan. I do have something very, very similar in the works for next year. So even if I don't continue this project pan, you're going to see something all year long next year with 10 products as well, with the rolling process going on. So I don't think you guys will miss it too much. I just want to change it up just to make it a little bit more challenging and more fun for myself. Anyway, thank you again for all of your support. I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.